Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your Who, What, Where, and Why New Year Edition Tarot reading. I hope that you are doing very, very well. I am Elena Valdez, for those of you who this is your first time here. And we're going to get right into this reading. Let's find out, who are you meeting this new year? Beautiful Gemini. And by the way, New Year can mean any time from now approaching the new year till January and maybe even into February. Remember to adjust gender how it best resonates for you. And as always, this is a general reading. All right, let's get into it with the who is Gemini meeting this new year. Who is Gemini meeting this new year? Woo! Alrighty, Gemini. This is interesting. So you are potentially going to meet with the Hanged Man and a Knight of Swords. You may meet a combination of Pisces with air sign energy, or the flip. You can potentially meet another Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra with some Piscean energy. But more importantly than that, beautiful Gemini, this is an energy, this can potentially sometimes be hasty energy. But the fact that you have the Knight of Swords running right into the Hangman, and the Hanged Man symbolizing pausing and restricting forward movement, which is the opposite of the Knight of Swords. I'm getting the sense, beautiful Gemini, there are two things I'm picking up here. Number one, this person who is coming towards you may potentially have a tendency to be in and out, or hastily rush into something and then pull back out of nowhere. Or, be a little bit standoffish, cautious, overly so, and then like all of a sudden there's this energy, right? Like a bit inconsistent is what I'm seeing here. Now, we don't know yet if this is romantic, if this has something to do with work or some other topic here. We're going to unfold the reading and figure that out. But for right now, with this energy coming out of the gate for who you are meeting here in the new year, this is an energy that's can be a little wishy-washy, I'm going to say. I'm trying to find like the higher octave positive here. Like I'm thinking of what can this mean positive? And there are some things here that can also be very positive outside of in and out, right? It can be that someone comes in out of the blue, like someone that you just meet randomly somewhere and sparks something inspirational in you, or says something that is of a spiritual nature that is inspiring to you and allows you to look at something with a different point of view. But this is more about them. So this can also be someone who has a way of infusing people with upliftment, with new teachings, like higher vibration type of teachings, very Neptunian, Piscean, that kind of energy. And they do it in a way that's like out of the effing blue. Before you know it, it's in your brain. Something they said has struck a chord. But more than that, Gemini, I'm really feeling this is the energy of someone who's inconsistent, someone who's in and out. Let's see what their purpose. What is their purpose? What's the purpose of this individual coming into the life of Gemini? I feel like for some of you, this can also be, Gemini, someone who comes in so quickly that completely, because it could be one or the other energy, okay? Remember that all tarot cards have a shadow and a light side, as well as every astrology sign, as well as every house in the zodiac house, as well as every planet, right? Everything has light and shadow. So when I look at the not so great energy of these two together, it's an in and out energy. But when I really take it in as a different potential, this is also someone who just has the ability of really infusing quick change here, or infusing knowledge, like almost like having influence on the way we see the world, or the way we see things or think about life in general. Like they have influence over that, right? Like, but it can also be that someone just comes out of the blue that you were not expecting, that completely makes you pause and take notice and really assess how it is that you're doing life. So we're going to see. Let's unfold it. Okay, what is the purpose? First card out, 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Let's see what the other card is. One more. What is their purpose? What is the purpose of this individual in the life of Gemini? This is all about money. So this is a financial thing. This is interesting. So now that we've opened it up a bit more, the purpose, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is about building legacy. This is about money, investment, creating foundation, stability, security for your family. And the 6 of Pentacles is also about balancing our finances. So this individual may just be someone who, because the Knight of Swords is also a highly intellectual individual, like someone who holds knowledge, some kind of intellect, right? So this can be someone who's teaching you about money, right? This can be someone who's teaching you about money. This can be a course that you're taking that changes your point of view, that changes your trajectory when it comes to how you do money, how you save it, how you invest it, how you create legacy with this, roots, stability, etc. So now that we're opening up the reading, it's making a bit more sense, right? And even you see the light here that's coming out of her crown chakra, that's knowledge. So the shift in POV here can be something that maybe you previously did not know about finances, money. This can also be real estate, things that are tangible, right? Things that are here to create roots for legacy, for a later time. Okay, so where will you meet this individual? Now, for some of you, this is, of course, already happening, right? Because we are already very close to the new year here. So let's see, where will you meet this individual? Where will Gemini meet this individual? Yeah, so it would make sense. Somebody that comes in, teaches you something, and then ciao. Could be a course you're taking. Could be a mentor, a teacher that stimulates your intellect, your brain, your mind, teaches you something, and then they're gone, right? You take a course, you're gone. They come in, they help you change your POV about something, and then they're gone. They're done. Where will you meet? So you got the 5 of Swords, and you got the 8 of Cups. This could be a couple of things. So the place that you may meet this person may be a place connected to, because this is like stress, right? Like this is an individual stressed, in conflict, highly irritated by something. And that thing he's irritated by has either walked away from him or her, or they have walked away from. So you may be meeting this individual somewhere while you're either thinking about something that didn't work out, or potentially an ex, somebody that you're no longer with, a friend that maybe you once had conflict with, who's no longer in your life, but somehow, for some reason, you're able to have this connection to this individual because of them. And this can play out differently, like very different ways. So it can be that you're visiting a neighborhood or a place that you used to visit or you used to frequent with someone from the past, but the someone in the past you may have had conflict with. For others of you, this is you leaving a place of employment, a place of knowledge, this is leaving a place that caused you stress, competition, it caused you to be competitive somehow. And because you're forced to leave this place or they left you, the thing that you are doing instead of this thing, so for example, if you were supposed to be, let's say, at work at 10 a.m., but now because you got let go, instead of being at work at 10 a.m., now you're having breakfast at the local diner, and in that place you meet this individual. Do you see what I mean? So this can play out differently. You're gonna have to read this according to what's happening for you. But in any case, regardless of how or where, it's due to you walking away from something or something like the headache, the anxiousness of something being lost or having to walk away from something creates the room and space, whether it's because you're no longer with someone or you're no longer working for someone. So now there's this space for you to do other things. And in those other things and places that you are visiting, whether it's you're having a coffee, whether you're going on a walk, a new hobby, whatever it is, you're now able to do that because of something you've walked away from. And that is where you meet this individual, right? So you know how sometimes after an ending of any sorts, we're depressed and the last thing we want to do is go out and about. This here is telling me that if this has happened to you recently, Gemini, where you have either left a relationship or a place of work that has caused you stress, that has caused you just conflict in your life, like quite literally a headache, instead of being home upset and depressed, fill the time that you would have been with this individual or at work and do other things, anything. Grocery store, take a class, anything else, anything that is replacing the time that you would have been with that person or in that place will bring you closer to this individual that's going to be instrumental to bringing you closer to more coin, more income, more stability. You know, and for some of you, this can potentially be just the fact that you're leaving a job, right? And you're meeting someone else that's able to fulfill this for you. If you're in the middle of a job interview right now, Gemini, in the middle of looking for a position, this is, I feel that you're going to have, you have something coming in, no doubt, with this 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles regarding financials. So I would not like poo-poo this at all. Like I would really pay attention to the new connections that you can potentially meet that can bring you closer to either a new job or a new way of dealing with money or teaching you how to deal with money. Why is this important for Gemini to meet this person at this time? Why is it important for Gemini to meet this person at this time? Let's find out. Why? Why is this important? Why? Why is this important? King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Ooh, Gemini. It's important so that you can come into your power. But there's more here. It's not just about coming into your power. It's about something about this connection and this new way of making money is number one, with the Queen of Swords here, it's going to stimulate you mentally, intellectually. There's definitely teaching here for you. But also there's something here about you learning the legalities behind money. The legalities behind money. That's just how I heard it, okay? So apply it how it resonates for you. But with the King of Wands here, this is about you heading the pack of something, or like a group of people. This is either you leading a team or you being on top of your own finances, being in charge of yourself, essentially. I feel like what's happening here, Gemini, is that whatever kept you in this conflict space or challenge that walked away from you, or you had to walk away from, put you sort of in a bind, right? But it also forced you to step up and potentially even look into starting your own business, or looking for positions that maybe you wouldn't have looked for before, and it's elevating you. For others of you who already have businesses in place that are successful, this is about elevating you when it comes to the type of clientele that you are attracting. There's something you're learning here. It's like this is about becoming a master of something, not just becoming a master of something, but leading others through it. So whether it's you're doing this with your clients, you're leading them through some knowledge. This is like the combination of knowledge, but this is high level, high IQ knowledge. This is studied knowledge. This is like not only what's inherent, your own intelligence, but also what you learn, what you study, what you become a master of, combined with leadership. So the reason this is important, the why this is important, to meet this individual that will teach you more about money, or how to invest it, or how to do something with things that are tangible and help you balance, is because you are going to at some point teach about this topic, lead a company regarding whatever this sphere is that you do. You're going to either teach on it, or you're going to become an expert in it, and you're going to lead somehow within it. This is very empowering. This is pretty damn cool. All right, beautiful Gemini. This is your who, what, where, and why. And if this was helpful, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you back here again for another reading. Bye.